In a small town tucked between rolling green hills and a silver blue river, there lived a young girl named Elara who loved to draw maps. While other children drew castles and rockets, Elara drew winding paths through forests, tiny bridges over streams, and bright X marks where she imagined treasure might be buried. But Elara had one secret she never wrote on her maps. She was afraid of trying new things. The first day of art club, she stayed home. The day the school announced a talent show, she folded the flyer into the smallest square possible and hid it away. One golden afternoon, while sitting beneath her favorite oak tree, Elara noticed a small sparrow with a crooked feather hopping in the grass. The bird fluttered its wings, lifted an inch into the air, and tumbled back down. It tried again and again. Each time it fell, it paused only long enough to steady itself before attempting another brave little leap. Elara watched as the sparrow finally caught the wind. Its wings stretched wide, and it rose above the tall grass, wobbling but determined until it reached the lower branch of the oak tree. Something in Elara's heart shifted. That evening, she unrolled her largest piece of paper and began drawing a new kind of map. At the bottom, she wrote, "Where I am." At the top, she wrote, "Where I dream to be." Between those 2 points, she sketched stepping stones instead of long, frightening roads. The next morning, Elara took the first step on her map. She walked into art club with her hands shaking, but her head held high. The following week, she signed up for the talent show, not with a grand performance, but with a small table displaying her maps. On the night of the show, as she stood beside her drawings, she felt the same flutter in her chest that the sparrow must have felt before lifting into the sky. It was not the absence of fear that made her brave. It was choosing to move forward while fear fluttered inside her. By the end of the evening, other children were asking Elara to help them draw maps of their own dreams. She realized that courage was not a giant leap across the river. It was a series of tiny, steady steps across carefully placed stones. And sometimes, all it takes to find your wings is watching a small bird try one more time.